because Eric would refuse to defend his team like a proper fan, I will have to do it on his behalf. And I realized that the reason why you're an empty shell of yourself, right, is because you're so used to abuse and corruption and being robbed that you can no longer fight back. I get it.
I'm running out of energy.
Are you saying he's a victim?
He is a victim.
I'm running out of energy.
He's running out of energy.
So let's talk about the City game, because I didn't think City deserved to win that game. I didn't think City
Who finally talking about the game?
were the actual like dominant team. Yes, they were dominant in terms of like possession, but I think Gary Neville covered it very well. He was saying he just thinks that no, actually,
But you only told me domination for 10 minutes.
Andy Townsend.
When you're talking about it.
No, I'm talking about the first half. Andy Townsend said, "Yo, Liverpool need to get on the ball. They need a period where they sit on the ball and just pass it around, settle the game down, because you could see." When they do that, they could create chances. There was an excellent pass that McAllister gave to Ekitike. And someone hit it. Yeah.
You guys don't do rondos?
They don't do rondos.
That's
despicable.
We just learned how to defend.
We used to do them at the airport, but there's
so they play once a week. That's all they do. So,
yeah, we dunk at teams at their place.
Anyway,
so when you guys are training for corners, them they're doing that.
All I'm saying is, stop getting distracted. All I'm saying is, City gained control of that game by possession, right? And you guys were trying to break out when you guys really just needed to settle down, right? So, in my opinion, the way the game went, City weren't like incisive. The best chance you guys had was the Haaland chance in the first half.
Yeah.
And that was in the first 90 seconds.
The first minute.
You get what I mean?
But because it's not a penalty, Haaland couldn't score, bro.
Yes.
So
18 other goals.
So there's a bunch of talking
none of
points.
them this year.
He said to score from open play at Anfield.
Yeah, none of them this year, bro.
I mean,
You
someone's
still-
like held him.
Are you still holding on to Anfield record, bro? Bro.
Can we let's look at Mariki, let's have a look at some of the controversial points, because Liverpool come back out to the second half and they do well, right? I think they do well to gain control back, and then obviously they score from a worldly free kick. Soon after, while they're 1-0 up, Mark Guay.
It was 0-0, yeah?
This was 0-0 actually.
0-0.
Okay, so Mark Guay puts his hands on Mo Salah, pulls him down. Now, Lowton, from your point of view, the way where we freeze framed it, right? Do you think that Mo Salah is possibly through on goal?
No, because Diaz is covering.
Diaz is covering.
Yeah.
Okay. Eric, what about you? What do you think?
9 out of 10 times he scores from there.
Last
The
year.
one- and the one out of
Last
10
year.
time
Last
it's
year.
against who? It's Man City still.
Just yesterday.
It was yesterday. Good point. All right, so let's move on to another critical moment of the game, where Mo Salah again is through, pretty much like he's going towards the ball. He's making an intentional action towards the ball, and he gets pulled down by Bernardo Silva. Now, Eric, let's start with you this time. How many times out of 10 is that a penalty?
That in the Premier League is given almost every weekend.
Every weekend.
Oh my
What
God.
are we doing here?
What are we?
Salah himself has won these penalties a couple of times. I mean, look at that. What is that? What is that?
soft,
Look
man.
at that.
That's too
What do
soft.
you mean
Too
too
soft,
soft? He
man.
pulled him.
Yeah.
Listen. Football
He
is all
pulled
about
him.
contact, yeah?
So
It's all about gaining the advantage.
you have to pull the guy's
No, I didn't
shirt.
say pull him, man. You can just hit him like this,
Oh,
man.
so
You can just hit
so
him like that.
That's all Bernardo.
Is that what he
That's
did?
all Bernardo does.
Is that what he
Let's have a look
did?
at it again.
That's all
Let's have a
Bernardo
look at it
does,
again.
bro.
I just want to see it.
There's literally a video here, Lochan.
Let's see what he does.
That's all he does.
That he just does this.
He just tapped him.
So you want to lie to me? You saw that?
No, I'm just saying. Does he
Did
just
you see
do
what
this?
Bernardo actually did from where we are sitting?
Does he
Because I'm
just
looking at the
do
same
this?
screen as you.
Yeah, he pulled him.
Are you guys seeing
Oh,
different
so
He
things?
just
did he
tagged
pull
him,
him?
man.
He pulled. Look. He
Look.
pulled him.
Look at it, man.
Exactly. Look at that.
That does not mean he's pulling him. That means hand on the shoulder.
I just feel like
hand on the shoulder.
I just feel like
Salah feels the hand, and he does it, man.
he feels
he's
the hand.
going for the ball.
He's
He
going for
was-
the ball. The ball. I
Yeah,
think
he
is
should have.
within
He should have
reach.
gotten it, man.
I think the ball is within reach.
Me, I thought the VR was not working yesterday.
man.
That's what I tweeted.
Are we,
No.
I thought
Definitely
it
was
was like
in the same-
FA Cup game where there's no VR.
in the same.
physically no.
Maybe the VR, they left it in the office yesterday.
Are we done? Are we done? Producer.
VR is an
Okay,
actual
one
human
person.
being.
Wait.
Moja ongea.
Goja.
No,
kuna
no.
ingine?
We still have. We
Okay.
still
No,
have more
but what
instances.
says Jitete?
No,
Jitete.
natakuna kama tuletea mamush na konati.
Tuletee basi.
Also, you melted only one side.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yes, of
saying.
course.
Hakuna evidence. Exactly. Nashanga mbona uleti.
The hell? Do we have Marmoush and Konate?
Exactly.
Of course not.
Mbona-
Because
exactly.
first of
Mbona
all,
ujeke hiyo?
Marmoush, Konate.
Never even actually asked for the penalty or asked for a foul.
There was nothing
He
in
wasn't
that.
even through on goal.
He was through on goal.
He wasn't through on goal. He
So
was
you
not
can
through
check
on
on the
goal.
phone. We can check.
Let's move to the next
Handle
bit of
that.
analysis.
Next. Oh my days.
I believe we have the Rika, the Haaland pull on Soboslai.
Oh yeah, that last move.
Yes. Now, what's the difference
Moja
between
ndo hii hapa.
Soboslai's?
Ndio hii hapa. Saddam angalia. Wacha load. Kwenye kuna wifi.
No, we won't.
Ndio. Doesn't even touch the ball, bro.
That's even worse
That's
than
even worse than that, bro.
That's not worse.
All right.
That's
so
worse.
now, if you look at these two pulls, what's the difference? What's the difference between this and Soboslai's pull on Haaland? And vice versa.
Because Haaland was through on goal. There was nobody in
And
front of
these
him.
guys weren't through on
The-
goal.
the-
There was a defender.
There
There
were
was a
one wasn't just through on goal. He was in the 6-yard box. That's how on goal was he was.
No,
Like-
the length of the contact, the amount of contact is different.
Who was the VR
What's
yesterday?
Why-
Tag is some guy who likes Man City, I'm sure, from Manchester. I'm pretty sure.
From Manchester.
Now, just before the goal, there was another very interesting piece of production. Chiesa gets brought down
Oh,
in the box,
They never checked our calls, by the way.
and
before
they,
the Haaland
they forget
penalty.
never checked. The commentators never mentioned it. Now there was an appeal from Chiesa,
alone.
and they just moved along swiftly. Just
They didn't
let's
even show
roll the
replays.
tape. They didn't show.
They didn't
replays.
show replay.
Because
They
he's the only
didn't-
one
they
that
didn't
asked
say
for it,
VR
man.
check.
Mm.
I mean, nobody else
And
asked
it's a
for it.
penalty claim.
No, look at it. Nobody else asked for it. Nobody else in the
Nah,
team.
it's not a
asked.
penalty though.
Nobody else. Look at his teammates looking at him.
Hakuna.
Nobody asked for
He's
it.
asking him and Mo Salah.
Oh yeah, it has to be Salah.
Because
Oh, so that's what we're doing.
It has to
So that's what we're doing, huh?
It has to
We're
be
calling
Salah.
him a diver.
he was close. He was close to the incident.
It's a cheat. That was a cheat though.
Yeah,
No, but
100%.
regardless though, that's a penalty claim.
Yeah.
Usually what happens, if they're being honest, right, about being dishonest, is they'll say VAR check. And the VAR is checked and cleared it. And then they'll show you the replay, right? Here, there was no mention. There was no
'Cause
mention
there was
at
no
all.
foul.
And now what they're saying is apparently, because something important happened upfield a few minutes later, that's why there was no mention. But I don't know, man.
That's
I just
unfair,
feel like what I'm showing you here, plus the chances that Liverpool missed, are the reasons why I back my statement that City didn't necessarily deserve to win.
Clutching on straws.
Literally.
Clutching on straws.
City didn't necessarily.
No
this wasn't necessarily
Donnarumma
a-
save to show how
That's
we.
what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, how we-
Donnarumma, Donnarumma saved you guys, bro, from that McAllister.
Yeah, he did his job.
And then you have the Ekitike misses. Another stinker, by the way, in a big game. But
So Haaland's goal, you haven't mentioned it.
Haaland's penalty.
No,
Give
his
it to
goal.
Ekitike,
No,
he
no,
scored.
no.
He can score, bro.
No, the goal that was disallowed for a red card.
No, I mean we're gonna talk about that. Clear dogso, right? That's what they're calling it. That's what they're calling it. Huh?
So that was in whose favor was it?
No. That's
The law.
that's the law. That's how the rule works.
So that's okay.
That's okay. Although it doesn't make sense from a footballing point of view because you're denying a goal. The rules shouldn't be designed in a way to
It's the denial
rule
of
out
goal
goals.
scoring opportunity.
Because if it's a denial of a goal scoring opportunity, but there was no denial because the goal actually went in, then
No, but there was a denial of a goal scoring opportunity.
Who?
Haaland should have scored. They robbed Haaland of the goal, right?
possibly, but the ball already went in. So what I'm saying
he
is if the ball went
Listen,
in,
he went in
There's
after
no need to-
Haaland
There's
committed
no
a
need to
foul.
bring it back.
there's no need to bring it back because
No,
the
no,
ball's
it
already
ha-
gone in.
it-
That's
it-
what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying.
it has to be brought back, and I'm okay with that
Rules-wise,
because Soboslai needs to be punished for his actions.
The goal went in.
Yes.
regardless.
So this is it. You can't give them. It can't be double jeopardy.
So if the goal is
right?
given,
It
he
is
doesn't
double
get.
jeopardy.
No. If
Luton's
because the
point.
goal was cancelled
Then he
and the
gets a
card
red
was
card.
given,
Okay.
so you can't give because of what Soboslai did deserved to be punished.
Yes.
So at what point?
The rule states that everything that went on yesterday was fine. The only thing is if Soboslai was denying that and the ball's already gone in, then the only thing that happens is his red card gets downgraded to a caution.
So yellow card.
But listen,
And the goal stands, right?
The goal stands.
Listen.
Yeah.
It gets downgraded to a
the
caution.
only way.
That's the only thing.
The only way the goal doesn't get in, or the only way the goal gets in, is Haaland had to foul Soboslai. Otherwise, Soboslai clears the ball.
But it was revenge foul.
Yeah, but so it's a red card.
Yes. However, the ball goes in, so the rule states bring it back. Don't bring it back. Don't send off. What do you call him? Soboslai, but give the goal.
But listen,
give him a yellow.
but Soboslai was complaining that he had been fouled by Haaland.
I mean,
The
obviously,
first pull was from Dominic. Though.
obviously he's
Exactly.
gonna complain. Like
There were three
Bernardo
pulls.
Silva is probably telling the ref to book Mo Salah for 2 dives.
In that
and
sequence,
give
there
him a
were-
red card.
which
So
is
like,
possible.
There were 3 pulls in that sequence. Soboslai pulled him first, then Haaland, then Soboslai. So which one did they punish first? The first one.
one.
And their friends, because they were even laughing.
Yeah, the Haaland was 2-1 goal. Listen,
It's
if
ridiculous.
Soboslai
Yeah.
doesn't get that red card, scores against Sunderland feel an injustice.
no, I mean,
Curtis Jones will
to be
score.
fair,
To Leah.
to be fair, the issue is they'll have to
Yeah,
play
yeah,
Frimpong.
Frimpong is injured.
He's injured.
They'll have to play
Wataru.
Wataru.
No, we'll play
So-
Curtis
so
Jones there.
what my
At
issue
right
is,
back.
my
For
issue
Soboslai
is,
to come back to the midfield.
my issue is Eric. For all
Shaka
the
is not
times-
there.
Eric, for all the times Nambiwa City Pool era, this guy wants Soboslai to get sent off so that you guys suffer more against Sunderland. I hope you remember who's
Brother,
been your daddy
I've
all
been
these
with
years.
you. I've been with you for 5 years, and you know very well that we've been complaining about all these things.
But what a player Soboslai is, bro.
Which things?
Top.
Top
Who
player.
complained
Gadol,
about
bro.
this?
the cheats,
Drop
the
verts,
115 charges.
Put Shobo closer to
You're
goal.
the only team that is in
You guys
court.
are cooking, man.
Yeah.
Man
Put
City is the
verts
only,
right back.
Man City is
What
the only
the
team
hell?
that is in court with
All
115 charges.
Brighton.
The robberies, all those things.
Ass.
Chill out.
Last
player,
week,
bro.
last week,
Wallahi, man.
last,
Chill out.
last week you were talking about the Spurs game where Rodri felt robbed. But Rodri, if we go back again to 2022 in the territories, Everton versus Manchester
So
City.
22 is like 7 years ago. What are we doing
That's what I'm
here?
saying, man.
All right.
What should
Noted.
you guys
By the
call
way,
for?
he mentioned Rodri. I'd like to understand why Rodri calls out the Premier League for not wanting them to win games or the league,
The hypocrisy.
and then suddenly they win a game.
Imagine.
He's bigger than the Prem, bro.
Is that what you think it is?
100%.
Makes sense. No, but
Rodri
seriously,
mwenyewe
how come?
is
How
bigger than the
come?
Prem,
How come
bro.
he's not being
He was at the crime
Uh,
scene in 2022 and he's the one talking now.
He's bigger than the
he's
Prem.
the biggest crime?
He's
Imagine.
bigger than the
He's the
Prem.
biggest criminal,
A
rather.
thief is calling out another thief.
Ni kama
Bigger than the
boss
Prem,
wako
bro.
akisema mnakujanga kazi late. See, the next day gonna show up early.
That's what to a call out. Because that one for Tottenham was, I mean,
It's true though.
I really don't.
Man
I,
City
it was
on the
injustice, man.
I don't want Man City to win the league.
Sorry?
I don't want Man City to win the league.
120 charges.
No,
You don't have a say in this, man.
No one cares what you think.
Yeah,
man.
you don't have a
Tulia.
say in this.
Tulia.
It's over.
If you don't-
Yesterday was your day.
Come out with an opinion about your team. Relax.
Oh,
It will be quite unfair for the rest of
All right,
the league.
let me read out
Wait,
some
Zoom.
comments, man.
It will be quite embarrassing for the rest of the league teams if City win the
Embarrassing.
league again. Especially
Why?
even you guys that call yourself the biggest team in the world. You've not even challenged. Leave alone win.
What are we doing? What are we doing now?
Yeah.
From 5th.
To go to over. What do you mean?
But I
fifth?
think if you look,
They're showing a little
wait,
bit more
Lucha.
commitment than you are.
Wait, Lucha. You see, City have won 4 Prems in the last 5 years. So if you win another one right now, it will be 5 in 6 years.
Yeah.
Bro, that is not good for the Prem.
So
we should give it to
so
Arsenal
let's
for
talk
the
about
good of
Man
the Prem.
It
City.
will be like
Let's talk about Man
Bundesliga
City.
of the French Ligue 1.
Let's talk about Man City, Arsenal.
Probably that's where we are.
No,
Because
we're not.
because just before the game, guys are talking about Man City and their
It's
title,
over.
and you know if they lose this game,
It's over.
it's done. So I actually spoke to a friend of mine who I couldn't believe was actually another City fan,
But he's your friend.
but he's my friend.
So you don't know your
technically,
friends.
We only play FIFA. So this guy says, I asked him, like, this was before the game, right? Like it's 6:30 before the game. Ask him, what do you think about City? He's like, you know, I really would like us to make a meal out of this race, but I just don't see it in us to turn over this Arsenal side. And also,
True.
before we even get to us, this Arsenal side don't look like losing games. So because of those reasons, he just doesn't think it's going to
It's a
happen.
loser mentality. What kind
I
of
don't
friend
think you
is
can.
that?
I don't think you can say anything
Why are you
about
hanging
loser
out with?
mentality to.
Why you
a
took
City
Why you
fan.
took it to friends who?
It's not a genuine one.
Oh, and
Talk to us, genuine ones.
I can support your friend.
Yeah. That says a lot about your friend.
Zoom, I can support your friend.
Your friend.
seriously. No, but seriously, then obviously Man City win the game, right? Now, is this a game, Lotson, that you think is the beginning of a run, or just
It's
a
just
shot
Liverpool.
a shot in the arm?
I think it can be best of both worlds. Where, let's be honest, neither City or Arsenal are going to be imperious towards the end of the season.
I agree. Man United are winning.
Imperious.
Neither of them. None of them are going to go on a how many games? 14 games? None of them is
13
going to win the
games.
13 games.
I don't think anybody's going to win the 13 games.
100%.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's just down to what games you draw. Because I don't think, probably City might lose, but I feel Arsenal has more draws in them than losses.
You wish.
Possibly. I think the thing that's really telling for me about City in comparison to Arsenal, whether they draw or lose, right, whichever combination, is I have not forgotten January. I've not forgotten City 1 win in 6 Premier League games.
Exactly.
Like you don't get over that.
Can I make a
because of
short point?
beating Liverpool at home.
And listen,
Exactly. Before you go, Olotan, there's another point that you've beaten a team that has been losing to almost everyone.
yeah, except Arsenal.
Well, Arsenal, we played them.
When they were on form.
Yeah, listen, man. You've beaten a Liverpool team that we've lost to Bournemouth, we've lost to Chelsea.
They've not
we've
lost to Arsenal.
So this is not the best version of Liverpool. Like you've been saying, the whole season has
Listen,
been shit.
how many points did Arsenal take off Liverpool?
1.
So we should just rubbish that.
We lost to United though. That's embarrassing.
Nobody brought
No,
United
but you
into
see,
this conversation.
listen, don't
listen.
get carried away with the Anfield result alone because of the comparison with Arsenal.
Listen.
Because just a week prior,
It was
against a very, very barren
Which team was
Spurs
that?
side, you're 2-0 up. You should be winning that game
And we
4-0.
spanked Spurs.
And
Sissy.
you,
And
that's
listen,
what I'm saying. You guys
and we all agreed that part of the reason we lost that game was because of shambolic refereeing decisions.
No, we don't agree to that.
100%.
I mean, part of the reason
you
why
coach
you
on
won
that
this
2-0.
game is because of shambolic reasons.
You didn't show everything. You didn't show
Exactly.
City's side of the conversation. But listen,
Oh my!
Why did you say we all
This
agree?
is the thing. As City,
That's how the media works.
as City the best. I mean, as City are their best. I think that's the right word.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, they're not.
But the most important thing is City only won 1 game in January, and we still have a shot at this title. You should have run away with it.
That's absolutely fair.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's
the
absolutely
reason
fair.
we're here is because you're not as good as we are.
No.
Whoa. Okay, so wait,
That's I think a very
That's not true.
confusing statement.
That's
because
not
if we
true.
weren't as good as you guys were, we wouldn't have been 6 points ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
You see, when you talk about us drawing games, you guys look like you can draw games and lose games. We don't look like we can lose games.
What do you mean you don't?
We
look
don't
you,
lose
But you just
games.
lost a game this year. We've lost the same amount of games this year, right?
Yes. How many do you?
And that's what I'm saying.
did you
How many
lose?
Premier League games have you lost in 2026?
Less than 1.
Just one.
How many
Which one was
games?
that?
How
Okay,
many
yeah.
losses?
The
has
United
City,
one.
How can it be less than one? What is the money?
Listen, how many losses has City had in 2026?
Focus.
How many losses do we have? In
Oh, so you want to start counting everything from 2026?
I'm telling
No,
you.
I'm just getting
Listen, I'm telling you, you're not as imperious as you're making.
No,
out to
we
be.
are. The thing is, when
You're
you
not, man.
What's the literal meaning of imperious?
Like formidable, like you're unbeatable.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well, if you consider that
You're
we've
not
out of
perfect.
39 games played this season, we've lost 3 games.
I-
That's about as invincible as it comes this season.
Can we
How-
also
No,
just,
no, you guys cannot. It's
How
time
to
to
accent
talk.
on a ball? You
what
know
do you
by
mean?
the
We're-
Let them
we're-
talk, let them
we're-
finish,
We're,
man.
we're fourth, bro. Relax.
No, seriously.
no,
seriously.
but-
No, chill out,
seriously.
You are closer to
Let's not
10
get
than you
carried
are to first.
You're on
Let's not
page
get
2,
carried
bro.
away, bro.
You're on page 2 of the table, man. Relax.
That's not even true.
So, let's just look at the next 3 games for both the teams, right?
Wait, welcome
Arsenal
United.
and
Welcome United.
right now we're talking about City and Arsenal, right?
No, I'll say ours. Wait,
Then you say ours.
Eka pia Aston Villa, soko juu yenu.
very relax.
Mbona mwaka
Arsenal play Brentford.
Brentford.
Yeah, listen,
No,
Luton, guys. Arsenal play Brentford, Wolves, and Spurs next.
Yeah.
Right? Brentford, a bit of a tricky game. It's away from home.
I mean, so was Sunderland and Leeds.
No, I'm just
Like,
saying
I
a
get
bit
it,
of a
guys.
tricky game. They might hold you guys for 60 minutes, yeah? Wolves, easy. Spurs, easy. City are playing Fulham,
That's not easy.
Newcastle, and Leeds.
Yeah.
And
Only Leeds
this
is easy.
season, this season, City's problem has been playing teams that play with second man runs, that can break the lines with ball carriers.
Or an analyst. And I like this.
And you're playing Fulham, who have amazing ball carriers, and they can play through the press. You're playing Newcastle, whose midfield is going to come and sit on you guys,
like they did last week.
That was Carabao Cup. They had
Like they
lost that game.
Like they did with the week before that.
There was a mistake from
What are you
Dan.
saying, man?
And then
They
you're
did
playing
the week before that.
They drew with PSG.
No,
Sorry?
Then you're playing Leeds,
They held
which is
PSG.
the tallest team in the Premier
So?
League.
Leeds are the tallest team.
Yeah, they've
yeah.
signed tall players all over the park.
So it's
Cause
their-
of
how
set
many-
pieces.
Yeah, and they conceded. They lost at City. Yeah.
So yeah,
Didn't
lost
they
to
lose
City.
to
But you're
Arsenal?
playing-
Barely lost.
But you're playing
You
at
guys
Ellen
were
Road
surviving.
now. You're playing away.
You survived.
Yeah,
Wolves.
like a low battery
let me
saving
land.
mode, bro.
Na nyinyi Wolves
Against
So
Leeds.
let me land.
Na
So
Wolves-
let me land. Let me
Mbona
land.
unasema ni
One
kama
person,
mko
hey.
kila mahali.
Let me land. So
Wolves anaonekana nani?
mimi naongea kama
Neutral. He's a neutral.
kama dark
He's a
horse.
neutral.
Kama the
United
darkest
fans
horse
can
I've
never be
ever
neutral.
seen, bro. Anyway, as a neutral, I just feel Arsenal for February at least have the easier set of matches. And this City team has already shown us that they cannot hold on to lead. They can't defend as well as this Arsenal team.
That's a
What
very
is
good
giving
point.
you this confidence to say that you can go on a run?
Because this is City.
Where's the run? Where's your run this
Because this
season?
is City.
Let him answer.
Haaland has
Because this is City.
zero,
Nayim, let him answer
zero
your question.
non-Premier League goals this season.
Non-penalty.
Non-penalty
Has it
goals.
been sustainable,
this
by the
this
way?
year? Sorry.
Haaland being your only goal scorer. Has it been sustainable?
That's not true, man. Top 2 Premier League scorers are from City.
That's not
Oh,
true.
check it, bro. It's in the
Top
stat.
In the Premier League.
Semenyo.
This guy lies a lot. But
He's
those
a
are
Bournemouth-
those are Bournemouth goals.
Yeah, but isn't he a
Those are
City
Bournemouth-
player?
No, you cannot count that. That's unfair.
What do you mean I
You're
can't count my player?
counting Bournemouth goals.
I'm telling you, top 2
Oh my
scorers in the
God.
Prem are City players.
That's insane.
No,
Nah,
it's
that's
it's,
insane,
it's,
Get
bro.
rid of my belt, bro. Yeah,
Bro, that
let's
is
be
it. You're
honest.
counting Bournemouth goals.
Listen.
Nah, Lotan, come on, bro.
Nah, no,
let's
no.
be serious.
I knew he was lying. I knew there was something.
I
No,
told
but
you
it's
to bring
true,
your
man.
super sport
No,
composure.
I get your point, but in
Yeah,
context
where's-
of the
where's the
matter,
Where's your super sport
those
composure?
Are goals, those
Listen.
are goals that were scored for Bournemouth. They don't count for your club.
Did he score in La Liga? I'm just saying he'll score in the Prem.
No, in this context, from Nayim's point.
No,
I'm
but
just
see,
saying he's in
No,
the
I
he's in the
don't.
City
Shut up.
team.
It's the same player. He
He's in the
played
City
here.
team.
He's all of a sudden like
Yeah.
mediocre. He's the same player.
In the top 3 creators in the Prem, City has 2.
Vincent, let me tell you from experience.
That's
Confirm
what it
everything he
says. Yeah, that's
says,
true, that's
please.
I'm saying
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have the top 3. Yeah, we have 2. Bruno Fernandes, Cherky, and Haaland. Top assists in the Prem.
we have 3.
We have 2. I said 2. Yeah.
That's all I said.
Oh yeah.
Manchester
I said
has
2.
3.
So you're telling me, listen.
Zoom's question was where we look at
if
them
we
from.
need to
Where are you getting
outscore
this
teams, we will. Simple as.
Can
We're
I-
not as good
can
as
I comment that someone's
we're
been
not
in
as
the
good as we
territories
are at the back.
invested?
You gonna keep any clean sheets?
No, you
though?
cannot.
We
No,
don't need
wait,
to.
I have a good point. I have a good point I want to
Alright,
make.
so,
You mentioned, when you started this point, you mentioned your friend about City and Arsenal going to this run. I think where we all come from, when people say they expect Man City to challenge or not and Arsenal to win it or not, is because we know what City have been doing before, where you can be a couple of points ahead, like 6 points ahead, and they catch up with you. You can be 7 points and they catch up with you. We agree in this season, it's different. This is a different Man City. They no longer have the likes of KDB, and they don't lose as many games as they have lost this season, or drop those points they have been dropping this season. On the other side is that, as this Man City is probably one of the, not the best as far as title charges are concerned, this is also Arsenal's one of their best title charges.
Exactly.
They are a better team than they were the last 2 to 3 years. When we competed with Man City in 18, 19 and 21, 22, we had 97 points and we lost the league by 1 point, which means they were perfect.
This is Eric's favorite story.
At this point
tell
now,
his grandchildren.
yeah, at this point now of the season, Man City, I do, as someone who, as a fan, obviously I don't want to see Arsenal fans celebrating. I would want you to challenge them, but I don't think you have the facilities this season to stop this Arsenal team to win the league. In other seasons, I would have trusted you to do that, but now this season, you're not giving me the meat to support this point.
But
You
they're
see,
not
Lotan-
as good as you're
Lotan,
guessing them to be.
Let me walk you through the point gaps.
They're better than they were
this
the
season.
last
So,
2 seasons.
Are they?
By
Arsenal.
game week
Yeah.
10, let's look at the checkpoints this season. By game week 10, Man City had 19 points, Arsenal had 25.
And United?
By game week
shut up,
16,
man.
by
The
game week
fuck?
18, Arsenal had 42 points, Man City had 40. By game week 25, Arsenal have 56 points, Man City have 50. So you clawed it down, and then we went through our worst period, right? In our worst period, you were still 2 points short. And then we revived ourselves, and now we're 6 points clear. I remember I told, you weren't here, but I told, Nayim, were you here? I told Eric and Saddam that I think by March, there's a very real chance we're 10 to 12 points clear. Now,
you're near a lot.
it is quite a bit. And the thing is, you see, in the same way, but in a maybe classier team, in the same way that we talk about United beating Arsenal and Liverpool and
Chelsea.
City, and then they go to away to an Everton or something, they struggle.
West Ham, yeah.
Right? Man City beating Liverpool at Anfield in the same way, they'll go to Fulham at home, and they could struggle.
Karabakh,
my
is it
point
Karabakh
is-
or Bodo Glimt?
Bodo Glimt, for
I mean,
example.
you lost to
We're
PSV.
not challenging the league this
And
season.
I'm
We're
just saying, I
shit.
mean,
the
if you're,
thing
if you're
is-
throwing around
the
bad
thing is-
results this year,
No, we're talking about you in this case.
you're just throwing around bad
The thing is,
results.
Lotso, if I were to choose how to win against you guys, if I were to write my own story, I would rather you guys stay within the title race until the end, towards the end, then we finish you guys. Just like you guys did 2023, 2024, when you guys beat us on the final day. 2 points clear, right?
God damn, this is his favorite story.
Now,
What
I
about
think
you as
I'm
2013?
writing my new one. Don't worry about it. But
He hasn't had a new story since
But-
2013.
But I think I just think I'm with Eric here. I'm basing it on all the proof that I've seen. Now, I think the Liverpool game is massive for you guys, right? Because
The
Bernardo
Anfield
himself,
factor.
he said it. He said, if it possibly, if we'd gone 9 points behind, it would have been a lot harder to win the league.
Yeah.
So it was important that we clawed
Stay
back to
within.
6, right? But ultimately, nothing changed. Game week 24 finished and we were 6 points clear. And game week 25 came and finished and we were 6 points clear. Nothing changed.
But listen,
right?
we played a game you thought, you expected,
Yes.
you thought and expected that we will lose.
Yes.
And we, against the odds, got a result in that game, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And listen,
And then against the odds, you also drop points against Tottenham. So I don't want to go too far because this league is too competitive.
and that's what I'm saying. You can't sit here and tell me, oh, City can't catch up because...
I'm not saying you can't. I'm
But
saying
you
won't.
guys are playing each other in the
What-
Carabao
what-
Cup.
Yeah, 22nd match.
Now that
But this is what I'm
where
saying.
it's going to be won.
And this is what I'm saying.
What? The
That's where
Carabao?
the league is
Relax.
going to be won.
Are we shutting down the podcast today? We'll be here every single week. Review.
No, you don't come every week.
Yeah, and I'll come back when I need to come back.
No,
Because I
we're
know
still
I
opening the
need
phone
to
lines.
come back. I know I will be here.
We're still opening the phone lines.
Because
Let him finish.
This is
He's
the
come
thing,
from
man.
far.
Yeah, true. But this is the thing, and this you can never write.
Pep.
You can never you can never write this City team out constantly.
Not this.
Boss, Arsenal.
this one.
Arsenal has no winner.
You know, Lochan,
Listen, Arsenal has no winner. No Arsenal player has ever been in this position.
Jesus.
Nobody.
Jesus has been.
He was a fringe player, man. He was a
Jesus.
fringe player.
Literally, most of that team has been here and
Fringe
they've
players.
seen how to
you
lose.
praised Gabriel
They-
Jesus a couple of years
Listen,
ago.
yeah, true.
So why are you saying he was not
this
there?
This Arsenal team knows more about losing than winning.
And they know how what
And we
not
will
to do.
get there. They experience until you win that league.
Knockout
We'll
was
always
Knockout won the league
always be, with who?
with Brentford.
Where?
Championship.
Yeah,
Didn't they
fair.
win?
That's the only experience they probably have. We will
Victor Gyökeres.
with who?
Sporting.
With
I-
Ruben Amorim's team.
Who was he competing against?
Man City, 5-1.
In Sporting, he won the league. In Sporting.
He scored a hat-trick.
That was a bait. That was bait. Don't go for it.
So what is he saying?
Aya, tupige simu.
What about Madueke?
Busy.
Madueke won
No,
the
no.
Club World Cup.
Here's
He was in transit.
Oh, he ran away.
Here's nobody now. This Arsenal team knows how to win.
Lochan, let me tell you something what I feel. You see, when we lost the league to
You
you
have so much
guys,
about how you
No,
feel
no,
about
no,
this team.
no. Yeah,
Team yako
about Man
unanyamaza.
City.
When Team yako uko hapo
This is
pia,
heavy.
sijui kama
I
slot
wait for
after-
you.
very good points.
but I wait for them to finish.
You see how
before-
loud he is and he has
I
so
wait for them
passionate.
to finish before I interject. I'm not
City
like
Bull,
you.
City Bull. He's
shut
more
up,
on
shut
City
up,
than
you're
Liverpool.
interjecting.
He's more on
Interjecting.
Arsenal.
I give you time to talk, then I can talk. I don't like talking over people.
Okay, now talk.
Anaheshimu watu. Anyway.
Podcast etiquette. Nice one.
I would feel bad to lose to this Man City side compared to the City of 2 years ago. That is why
God,
Arsenal
this
have
is
to
a
go
good
all the
story,
way
bro.
and try to win it.
That's facts.
Because you're not as, even you know, Lochan, you're not as perfect or as good
Because
as.
you lost by 1 point.
Yeah, we've lost by a good
98
point.
and 90.
No, but it's facts, though. You see how they treat you. I love where you're twerking for them. Adabu yako.
I was not
This
talking for them.
you reap what you sow. Lie in the bed you made. Lie in the bed you made.
Look, Zumba, this season
with the cheat.
Zumba, as far as we hate it, I think by the end of the season, I would take to see Arsenal win the league than Man City winning again.
That's what I'm saying. I said this to you 2 years ago. You didn't listen to me. You got carried away by Kiarie's nonsense, and you forget that he's an actual Arsenal fan.
He's an actual Arsenal fan.
Yes, he is. Anyway,
he's a Liverpool
where
fan.
The league for me gets won.
Carabao Cup. You said
the
that.
Carabao Cup, because for me that will be like a psychological blow, right?
So if you lose that
you
final,
know the time we won Carabao Cup only and then lost the league.
Also us.
No, please don't talk about.
No, we won Carabao and then we bought
But you're not in the league.
No, I like watching you guys. It's like I'm watching a remake of Dumb and Dumber. Anyway, so
I'm not that bad.
that's why Dumber. I finished with Dumb and Dumber. Anyway, then also, who turns out to be Chelsea's real father?
Huh?
Yes, because we both play Chelsea. We play Chelsea at home in the league, and they play Chelsea away.
Chelsea.
Now that will show.
You play them Carabao Cup.
We play them all the time, and we beat them all the time. So
Anyway, where else will the league be won?
I think the Carabao Cup final is massive. Although I don't think it will be like the main reason.
I think it's massive for you guys, not us.
Yes, definitely for us as well. But then for Chelsea, whoever does well against us, against
What
them.
about Champions League, where we're going now? Because there are big games coming up.
No, there are. And I don't know. I think Arsenal is on an upward trajectory. When you listen to how the coaches talk about Arsenal, everybody's just scared of Arsenal, bro. Like coaches from Europe, coaches from India, coaches from Africa. I think everybody's just. Have you heard Regragui talk about Arteta?
Yeah.
Yes, you have.
Don't told you. But he's not from India. He's from Morocco.
He's from Arab. He's from the Arab world.
But Indians are not Arabs.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to say his name.
Carrick was from Mercury, yeah?
Hey, you know a planet. Anyway,
Mercury Westlands.
Yo, the phone lines are open 0704 155 882. Let's get those calls in, man. I just want to hear what you guys have to say in terms of the title race.